Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel for another video. It's finally time for me to open up a little bit more. I am visually impaired, and today I'm giving the top things that I really hate being asked or told, or people thinking of me like, oh, I need help and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. If you really enjoy this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up and share, and give this video a comment if you really want to express your thoughts and opinions. Just no negativity, please. Thanks. Okay, here's the one thing that I really don't like. I don't like when, okay, so say like, hey, are you, like say, how do I put this in really good words? Like, if a person asks me like, oh, are you visually impaired? And I say yes, a lot of people say like, oh, well, I feel so bad for you. I don't like sympathy for my visual impairment. I feel like I am visually impaired for a reason, and I don't need sympathy, and I don't need people saying like, oh, well, you're going to see sooner or later, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, that, the other. I don't like that. Another thing that I don't like is when a person gives me something and they ask me what it is. What that means is, so say if and I've had this done millions of times, where a person would say, here, what's this? And I tell them what it is, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, I don't like that at all. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the Guess Who game, and I do not like Guess Who. I really don't. I'm going to tell you why. I don't see anything, but that doesn't really matter, because I can hear you, I can feel you, I use my other four senses. But if I don't know who you are, and if I don't recognize you, you must introduce yourself. You're not going to sit here and try to play Guess Who with me, because if you do, it's not going to go well. The other thing I don't like is guessing games. That means that, like, if you... And honestly, you should never do this to another visual impaired person. I don't care how much vision any person with visual impairments has. You should never do it. Why? Because I'm going to tell you something. You do it with me, and I've had this done countless times. I had no idea. But you do it to me, I'm going to say, I don't know, tell me. You do it with a person who has residual vision and who could be losing their vision at any point. And I'm talking everybody with visual impairments. I'm not talking about people like me who can't see anything. I'm talking about people who have a chance, even those people who have a chance of losing their vision. I don't like this at all. You play how many fingers am I holding up, this guessing game? It's not going to go well for them. Because say you have a person with residual vision. That means maybe this person can see a little bit. Maybe this person, has what's called tunnel vision. Any eye disease that could potentially cause them to become totally blind. Okay? You play this game, and the person can be like, what are you trying to... And I feel like you're trying to, like, test my, level of vision levels. Because, like, if you're playing this game, it's like... Don't do it. Just don't do it. Okay? Like, just don't do it. That's all I ask. I hate that how many fingers I'm holding up guessing game. I hate it so much. I really do. The next thing that I really hate is when people guide me and obviously they don't know, so I just kind of like let it go. But like if I train them and I say like, no, I don't like to be guided that way, because a lot of people like to guide you by holding onto your shoulder, and it's like you're leading them. Well, that's not the point. If I'm gonna be guided, I'm gonna hold on to you, but I'm gonna hold on to your elbow. And I know that sounds weird to you, but we have different preferences on how to guide people. Oh yeah, and do not say this way, that way, over there, over here. Don't point. No. I'm giving my views, because I'll tell you what, for those of you, and I know of a YouTuber who's totally blind. Y'all go subscribe to Joy Ross. Joy Ross is awesome. You can follow her on Facebook at Through the Eyes of Joy. She knows. She knows, because she's totally blind as well. You don't guide people like that. Maybe you go up to them and you say, hey, can I help you in any way? And if so, how may I assist you? And, you tell them, hey, can I guide, or like if you're wanting to show them something, maybe you might say, hey, may I guide your hand to, let's say you were in an Uber, for those of you who are visually impaired. You might ask the Uber driver, hey, may I, like, hey, can you guide my hand? And the Uber driver would be like, yeah, may I guide your hand? Or something along the lines of that. But you don't want to just touch people, because especially, like with me, like I don't like to be touched without like knowing like what's going on. I really don't. I hate it. That's actually my biggest pet peeve, is when people just grab onto me and oh my gosh, I'm like one of them rescue dogs. I just retaliate, like, get your hands off. I'm telling you, I really will do it, because like people, and they do it all the time to annoy me, and I'm like, no, don't you do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is what am I going to talk about? What do I want to talk about? When people, like, because I know, well, no, I don't know, but I'm sure people with visual impairments, I know I do. I use the white cane. And people like to try to help you by, like, just grabbing your cane. And I don't like that either, because let me tell you something. You grab my cane, and I kind of like, I play tug of war almost, and I pull away. I hate that. I really do. I strongly dislike it, Pentalicans. I really do. Because what you're doing is you're guiding my cane, and my cane is actually supposed to, protect, or not, it's supposed to give you information that you obviously can't see. If you know if there's a chair that's in your way, the cane is actually supposed to detect that. And when you're pulling a cane, what you're doing is you're actually guiding the cane, and you're pulling me in a way that maybe is not helpful. Oh my gosh, I hate it so much. I hate that so much. Oh yeah, and the next thing I really hate is when people just grab my elbow and start pulling me everywhere. I hate that so much too, because when you're doing, like I said, when you're doing sighted guide or human guide, whatever the heck the name is, it's a guide, right? You don't ever want to, you don't ever want to just grab them. You always ask, how may I help you? Don't grab them, because what happens is the blind person could be guiding, and the visually impaired person could be guiding you, and maybe they don't know where they're going, and you could get hurt, or the person with visual impairments can get hurt. I don't like any of that. But anyway, that's my lecture, my video. If you guys like it, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, share, and do all these awesome things and make one person feel good. Yeah, I had to give this because I heard my friend doing it, and I was like, ooh, maybe I should open up a little bit. So I am a retaliator, so whatever you do, just don't do all these wrong things. Oh yeah, and watching TV, she is right. Don't ask if you want to listen. Oh my gosh. Don't ask if you want to listen to TV. Just say watch, and maybe do a little audio describing. But yeah, okay. I'm going to go, guys, because I have something to take care of. If you guys like this video, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, share, and comment. Bye.